Three branches of government, as explained about the United States federal system. Have you ever been to the circus and seen different acts among three rings all performing together? Well, the three branches of government are much the same. Under the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1789, there are three branches of government. Article 1 created a legislative branch, Article 2 created an executive branch, and Article 3 created a judicial branch. Our government has a separation of powers in order to keep any one person or group from becoming too powerful. In addition, the Constitution establishes a system of checks and balances, where the powers are balanced and each branch can check the other to make sure that it's not overstepping its power.
The executive branch of the government is the branch that makes sure the laws of the United States are followed. The branch is made up of many different members, including the President, the Vice President, and the President's Cabinet. The President is responsible for either signing a bill that Congress has presented to him to make it a law, or he has the choice to veto the bill. The President also acts as the head of state, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and the Chief of the government. The Vice President is the person who will take over if the President is unable to perform his duties. The Vice President is also the President of the Senate, where they would cast the deciding vote in the event of a tie. Sometimes the Vice President takes on a specific policy portfolio, while others simply serve as the President's top advisor. The Cabinet includes the Vice President and 15 different government agencies that act as advisors to the President. The heads of each of these agencies is chosen by the President. The different agencies are the Department of State, Treasury, Defense, Justice, Interior, Agriculture, Commerce, Labor, Health and Human Services, Housing and Urban Development, Transportation, Energy, Education, Veteran Affairs, and Homeland Security.
The next branch of government that we will be looking at is the legislative branch and its role in our government. This branch is made up of the House of Representatives and the Senate, which together is often referred to as Congress. The 435 members of the House of Representatives are elected by the citizens from their state, and the number of representatives is based off of the state's population. The leader of the House is known as the Speaker and is the third in line to the presidency. The Senate is made up of 2 senators from each state, totaling 100 members. Members are elected by the citizens of their state. The President of the Senate is the Vice President, who only votes when the Senate is in a deadlock. Overall, the role of the legislative branch is to make laws, pass laws, declare war, approving Supreme Court justices and cabinet members, and also having the power to investigate other branches of government.
The last branch is the judicial branch, which is made up of courts and judges. This branch interprets the laws, applies them to cases, and decides whether or not they violate the Constitution. There are 3 categories of courts: the District Court, the U.S. Court of Appeals, and the U.S. Supreme Court. The first and lowest level of courts are the district courts. They handle most federal cases and the first level of trials. The second level of courts is the 13th Court of Appeals. This level sends cases to be reviewed to the Supreme Court as requested. The third and top level of the U.S. court system is the U.S. Supreme Court. These Supreme Court justices are appointed by the President, not elected, and these judges can only be removed by impeachment or death.
Together, the 3 branches work hard to run the country for you, me, our neighbors, and our family.
Created using Powtoon.